Have you ever dreamt of finding a hidden treasure? Well, believe it or not, there are people out there who have turned that dream into a reality. From dusty attics to bustling boot sales, unexpected treasures can be unearthed in the most unlikely of places. And we're not just talking about a few coins here and there. We're talking about finds that have created fortunes, changed lives, and rewritten history. Imagine, just for a moment, that you're rummaging through a pile of old items at a yard sale. Amongst the clutter, something catches your eye. It's an old painting or a vintage piece of jewelry or perhaps a rare coin. You buy it for a few dollars, thinking it might be worth something. And then after a bit of research, you discover that it's worth thousands or even millions. Sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? But for a select few, this is their reality. Over the next few minutes, we'll be taking a closer look at 10 of these incredible stories. We'll meet the boot sale billionaire who discovered an ancient artifact worth a fortune, the metal detector millionaire who stumbled upon a hoard of Viking silver, the Attic Archaeologist who found a long-lost masterpiece gathering dust, the Thrifty Thousandaire who struck gold with a rare comic book, the garage sale Goldmine who hit the jackpot with a piece of pottery, the Beachcomber's Bonanza who found a sunken treasure off the coast, the backyard bounty who dug up a king's ransom in his own garden, the dumpster diver's dream who rescued a valuable painting from the trash, and the flea market fortune who bought a bargain that turned out to be worth a small fortune. These are tales of ordinary people who have made extraordinary discoveries. Their stories are a testament to the fact that treasure is not always buried deep beneath the earth or hidden under the sea. Sometimes it's right there in front of us, waiting to be found. So, are you ready to dive into the stories of these unbelievable finds? Let's embark on this journey together and uncover the mysteries of these unexpected treasures. Imagine finding a billion-dollar artifact at a boot sale. Now let's delve into the fascinating tale of a man who did just that. Our story begins on an ordinary day at a common boot sale. Among the usual trinkets and knickknacks, a man stumbles upon an unassuming Chinese bowl. This porcelain piece, adorned with an intricate lotus pattern, catches his eye. He purchases it for a mere $3, a decision that would soon transform his life. Upon further investigation, it turns out that the humble bowl was no ordinary piece of crockery. This was a 1000-year-old artifact from the Northern Song dynasty, a period known for its cultural and artistic advancements. A treasure, lost in the annals of history, was sitting in plain sight at a boot sale. The man decided to put the artifact up for auction, hoping to make a decent profit. The auction house was abuzz with anticipation as the bidding began. The final gavel fell, not at a few hundred or even $1,000, but at a staggering $2.2 million. From $3 at a boot sale to $2.2 million at an auction, this man's story is a testament to the hidden treasures that may lie in the most unexpected places. So the next time you're at a boot sale, remember, never underestimate the value of secondhand items. Metal detecting can be more than just a hobby. Picture this: a regular Joe, let's call him Sam, with a penchant for history and a knack for metal detecting. Sam spends his weekends sweeping his metal detector over fields and beaches, enjoying the thrill of the hunt as much as the occasional find. One crisp Saturday morning, Sam's detector starts beeping like crazy. He digs into the earth, expecting the usual fare of soda can tabs or old pennies. But this time, it's different. He pulls out a grimy, ancient coin. He cleans it off, and his heart skips a beat. It's not just any old coin, but a piece of history, a relic from a time long past. Over the next few weeks, Sam unearths hundreds of these coins from the same spot. It turns out he's stumbled upon a forgotten hoard of ancient treasure. The coins are rare, incredibly valuable, and they turn Sam's life upside down. From a hobbyist to a millionaire, Sam's story is a testament to the surprises that can be hiding just beneath our feet. It's a reminder that the world is full of buried treasure, waiting for the right person with the right metal detector to come along. So next time you're out with your metal detector, keep your eyes peeled. Who knows, you might just be the next metal detector millionaire. What secrets could your attic be hiding? Imagine this. One ordinary day, a man decides it's time to declutter his dusty old attic. As he rummages through the cobwebs, he stumbles upon a collection of old paintings, stashed away and forgotten. At first glance, they seem like nothing more than vintage hand-me-downs, but little does he know he's just uncovered a treasure trove. This isn't your regular attic find. These paintings aren't the work of an unknown artist or a distant relative with a hobby. These are masterpieces from some of the most esteemed artists in history. The man, unaware of the gold mine he's sitting on, consults an art expert to evaluate these artworks. The expert's eyes widen as he scrutinizes the paintings. He confirms the unimaginable. These are original works, worth millions. Yes, millions. The man is stunned. He's gone from an ordinary homeowner to a millionaire, all because of a spring cleaning spree in his attic. The paintings are auctioned off, and the money rolls in. His life is forever changed thanks to the treasures his attic was hiding. So next time you groan at the thought of cleaning out your attic, remember this story. Who knows, you might be the next attic archaeologist, unearthing a fortune waiting to be found. So grab that broom, pull down the ladder, and let the treasure hunt begin. It might be time to do some spring cleaning. Ever thought a thrift store could make you rich? Well, it's time to rethink that notion. Let's dive into the story of a man who made thousands from a single thrift store find. One ordinary day, this man walked into his local charity shop, browsing through the usual assortment of secondhand items. Little did he know, a gem was waiting for him amongst the cluttered shelves. He stumbled upon a peculiar item, an antique piece that piqued his interest. It was priced modestly, as most items in thrift stores are. He decided to buy it, thinking it would be a neat addition to his collection. After some research, he discovered that the item was a rare antique, much more valuable than anyone had realized. He decided to auction it off, and to his surprise, the bid soared into the thousands. His thrifty find had turned him into a thousandaire overnight. So the moral of the story? Don't pass up those thrift store visits. Who knows? You might be the next lucky finder. Garage sales can be more than meets the eye. Picture this. A sunny Saturday morning, a man strolls over to a neighborhood garage sale. Stacked amongst old board games and dusty vinyl records, he spots a comic book. It's not just any comic book, but a vintage edition of Action Comics. Now, to the untrained eye, this might seem like just another piece of old paper. But for this man, it was a gold mine. He recognized it instantly. This was the debut of Superman, the very first time the Man of Steel graced the pages of a comic. He paid a mere $1 for the comic book, a steal considering its true worth. After getting it professionally evaluated, he discovered it was worth over $2 million. Simply astonishing. So next time you're at a garage sale, remember to keep an eye out for those hidden gems. You never know what treasures you might stumble upon. Keep an eye out for those hidden gems at your next garage sale. Who knew a day at the beach could be so profitable? Imagine this. You're strolling along the shoreline, the salty sea breeze ruffling your hair. You're not looking for anything in particular, just enjoying the sun, sand, and surf. But then something glimmers in the sand. You bend down to pick it up, and lo and behold, you're holding a precious gem. This isn't a daydream. This is the story of a man who, while beachcombing, found a treasure that would change his life forever. He had no idea that his casual stroll would turn into a bonanza. He was just an ordinary man, not a professional treasure hunter, yet luck had a different plan for him. The gem he found was not just any gem. It was an incredibly rare and precious stone worth a small fortune. Experts later identified it as a flawless blue diamond, a gem so rare that it's worth its weight in gold, and then some. This chance discovery transformed him from an everyday beachgoer to a millionaire overnight. His story is a reminder that treasure is not always buried deep beneath the earth or hidden in secret vaults. Sometimes it's just lying there, waiting to be discovered by those with a keen eye and a bit of luck. Next time you're at the beach, look down. You never know what you might find. Your backyard might be hiding more than you think. Consider the story of a humble gardener who one sunny afternoon stumbled upon something extraordinary while tending to his roses. As he dug deeper into the earth, his spade clinked against something hard. He brushed away the dirt, revealing an object that was clearly not a rock. It was a small, intricate artifact, radiating a sense of deep history and forgotten tales. The gardener, intrigued and surprised, decided to investigate further. He reached out to local archaeologists who were astounded by his discovery. It turned out our gardener had unearthed an artifact of significant historical value, a relic from an ancient civilization that once thrived in the area. The artifact, a beautifully crafted amulet, was estimated to be over 1,000 years old. It was a remnant of a bygone era, a tangible piece of history that had lain dormant, hidden beneath the rose bushes in his backyard. The discovery shook the archaeological community, and our humble gardener became the talk of the town. The amulet was sold to a museum for a hefty sum, turning our gardener into an unexpected millionaire. But more than the wealth, it was the thrill of discovery, the joy of unearthing a piece of the past that made this experience truly priceless. Who knew gardening could be so rewarding? One man's trash is another man's treasure, literally. Picture this: an ordinary day, an ordinary man, and an extraordinary find. Our story takes us to the bustling city streets, where amid the discarded coffee cups and yesterday's news, a masterpiece lay hidden. Meet Tom, a devoted dumpster diver, whose hobby of scavenging through thrown-out items led him to an unexpected jackpot. One day, while rummaging through a seemingly ordinary dumpster, he stumbled upon a canvas. It was dirty, neglected, and left to rot among the forgotten remnants of someone's life. But it caught his eye. Upon closer inspection, Tom noticed that the painting was not just any random piece of art. The intricate brushstrokes, the play of light and shadow, it all spoke of a skill far beyond amateur. But the real surprise came when he took the painting to an art historian. After careful examination, it was revealed to be a long-lost work from a renowned artist, worth a staggering six-figure sum. Just like that, a discarded piece of art turned into a life-changing treasure. Tom went from rummaging through dumpsters to being the owner of a valuable masterpiece. His story is a testament to the fact that you never know where fortune might strike. So next time you pass by a dumpster, remember Tom's story. Keep your eyes open. Treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Flea markets can be a goldmine for treasure hunters. Picture this: a regular guy strolling through a maze of stalls when something catches his eye. It's an interesting artifact, ancient-looking, forgotten amidst a pile of trinkets. He haggles for it, secures it for a steal, and walks away, little knowing the journey he's about to embark on. This artifact, as it turns out, dates back centuries. It's no ordinary trinket, but a priceless piece of history. Our man, intrigued by its history, decides to get it appraised. Imagine his surprise when he's told it's worth a small fortune. He's hit the jackpot, all because he decided to spend his Sunday morning at a flea market. It's a reminder that treasures aren't always buried deep in the ocean or hidden in far-off lands. Sometimes they're right there in our local flea market, waiting to be discovered. Don't dismiss those cluttered stalls. They might be hiding a fortune. These stories prove that treasures can be found anywhere if you keep your eyes open. From the unexpected unearthing to the backyard bounty, we've seen that it's not always where you look, but how. The boot sale Billionaire and the metal detector Millionaire remind us that sometimes what we overlook can turn into a fortune. The Attic Archaeologist and the Thrifty Thousandaire show us that treasures can be hidden in plain sight. And let's not forget the garage sale Goldmine and the Beachcomber's Bonanza, proof that one man's trash is another man's treasure. The dumpster diver's dream and the flea market fortune highlight the potential of finding hidden gems in the most unlikely places. These tales of discovery and fortune are not just stories, but lessons in keeping an open mind and an eager eye. If you found a treasure, what would you do with it? Comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories like these.